New York is the commercial capital of America. Therefore, it stands as a symbol of financial stability and exponential growth. The poet Leopold Senghor exclaims that he was captivated at the beauty of New York, but it was restricted to physicality of the great long-legged golden girls. The poet seems to be wary at the first sight of the city of skyscrapers. Initially, it was because of his inferiority complex, as the city was beyond his imagination. Secondly, as he could not confront the blue metallic eyes. The adjective metallic has numerous implications in this context. The term could mean the lifelessness of the eyes. It may also indicate the nerve of steel. Furthermore, it points to the frigidity of the eyes. The phrase, quote unquote, frosty smile is a simile that refers to a consumer society. The poet refers to the height of the skyscrapers as well. The line, quote unquote, lifting up our eyes in the sun's eclipse, reveals the way in which warmth of life is denied. Also, the adjective sulphurous indicates pollution which is visible in every busy and overpopulated city. The skyscrapers seem to defy cyclones as if challenging the very notion of God. The stone of the skyscrapers has been demolished against the climatic conditions. The sidewalks of Manhattan seem bald as compared to the grassy areas of nature. There are wells and pastures. All the birds seem to limit themselves to terraces. Nothing can be considered as innocent in this showy sophistication, pseudo-modern existence. No child's laughter is to be heard, no mother suckling her baby. Only quote-unquote legs in nylon and quote-unquote breasts with no sweat and smell. In a consumer society, mouths are lipless due to lack of genuine expression and communication. What eventually matters is profit and gain. No books are to be found that impart wisdom, and even people are reluctant to part with it. The poet even criticized European art as the painter's palette is filled with crystals of coral. The nights in Manhattan are characterized by insomnia. People surrender to their impulsive needs. The term hygienic loves referred to contraceptives as they floated in the dark waters, and the holiness of love is considered as dirt. The poet wants the superficial world to pay attention to the heeding of God's quote unquote signs and reckonings. Senghor states that it was high time for heavenly purity to descend on earth. The poet implores wisdom to listen to the heartbeat and thus makes a distinction between the self and the conscious. The poet sees Harlem humming with sounds, solemn color, and flamboyant smells. The three sensory insights are subject to artificial inspirations. This is the only break to the man delivering pharmaceutical products. The pseudo-artificial products come into focus. The night holds more truth as compared to the day. The true color of all things come to the front. It is the purest form that sets life sprouting before memory. Harlem is a neighborhood in the New York City borough of Manhattan. Since the 1920s, it has been a major African American residential, cultural, and business center. The term Harlem refers to the unification of African American life. Therefore, the quote unquote corn springing from the pavements represents the marriage of Africa and America, of nature and sophistication. It stands for the assimilation of the white rum and black milk. The masks decorated are fabulous masks, as one cannot distinguish the African from the American. Caught, listen to the far beating of your nocturnal heart rhythm, and bled of the drum, drum and bled and drum, uncaught. This drum stands for the spiritual rhythm of African traditional life as echoed in Gabriel Okara's quote-unquote mystic drum. The interchanging of the words drum and blood reflect a pulse-like rhythm that highlights the same. Senghor claims that unity is to be discovered in the reconciliation of the lion, the bull, and the tree, the wild, the domestic, and the vegetative world. Eventually, he comes to understand that there is no significant meaning to this sort of life, and the end becomes the means. The meaning of the journey no longer holds significance in a fast forward life. In fact, they do not possess a heritage at all. Therefore, there is no need, quote unquote, to invent the mermaids. America is always questioned regarding a history of its own, its roots and tradition. Senghor declares that there is no need to indulge in a culture of myth that they do not possess in the first place. The life prevalent there is based on the formula of success in an era of competition. Life has lost its true purpose and tarnished in the quote unquote steel articulations. The steel articulations refer to the Industrial Revolution. Besides, it may also allude to the steel nerve of the colonizers. It connotes their rigid stance and policies. The poet wants the black blood to act as a lubricant and life force in such a situation. Blood is red in color and is therefore universal. Here, the poet considers this blood exceptional by attributing it with the adjective quote unquote black. But again, it acts as the oil of life or sustains life that is a universal phenomenon.